Hello, my name is Marcus.
Hello, my name is Sean.
And this is
Punishment.
That's right. Welcome to another episode of Punishment. This is where Sean and I, we receive. You give to us and we receive. We're the receivers. They are the givers. Who are they, Sean?
The givers?
The givers, yeah.
We are the receivers.
We
and
receive
the
it,
givers.
and we also give back. It's
Receive
a reciprocal.
And give back. Reciprocal. Perpetual.
Perpetual reciprocation. In other words, this is the episode where Sean and I get some jokes that you guys send in to us and we read them out. Just cut straight to it. Sean and I are quite busy today.
Right, no.
So let's start. And I promise I won't spam the button.
Punishment.
Okay, this one is from Phil Fish on Mastodon, yeah, which is another social media platform.
Which I'm not aware of. Cool.
It does
Mastodon's
sound
a
like
dinosaur.
if we were...
No, but it's a dinosaur. Mastodon is
a dinosaur,
right?
and a band.
And a band.
Also, I've realised, because we grew up in northwest London... Mastodons were not dinosaurs. They were large, extinct mammals related to modern elephants.
Shut up.
They're like fluffy mammals. Shut up, man. It's a dinosaur. But also, a mastodon is something at school, if in slang, if we called someone a really big wanker, that's what you call them. Oh, you're a mastodon, you know. Or someone's bragging. Teenage years, yeah, knocked out 7 on the weekend, bruv. My mastodon. Anyway, let's crack on. Right. So, shout out to Phil Fish on this one. Kind of a joke, but kind of a true... story. Life is extra surreal for French speakers right now because in French, phonetically, ChatGPT sounds exactly like cat I farted. Chat je pété. That's how you say it. So everyone on TV, in the news, people are going, cat I farted, over and over again with a straight face. Is cat I farted going to steal your job? How are schools dealing with cat I farted? Lawyer caught using cat I farted. It's incredible. Chat je pété. And I did a bit of Googling around it, and yeah, that is kind of true, bro. So,
If there are any French speakers, listeners,
Yeah.
can you second?
or no.
Wait.
Wah.
Right. That is, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that one. We should be able to get a nice
Chat je
compilation.
pété.
This is from Keem on Threads. A couple were lying in bed when the husband slides his hand slowly across his wife's shoulders, then under her neck, over her neck. He slides his hand down her stomach, then inches under her back, then suddenly stops. Wife, in a romantic voice, asks, "Why did you stop?" "Oh, got the remote."
From Madeline, one night Superman is flying around looking for crimes to fight. As he's soaring over the city, he uses his X-ray vision and spots Wonder Woman lying on her bed, stretching and looking very inviting. Curious, he hovers over to her window and hears her say aloud, "Wherever you are, come in here and make love to me." Not one to ignore the call for help, especially one like that. Superman zips through the window faster than a speeding bullet, does his thing in a blink of an eye, and is gone before you can say, "Up, up and away." Wonder Woman bolts upright and says, "Who on earth was that?" The Invisible Man goes, "Oh, I don't know, but my backside hurts."
It's an oldie but a goodie.
It's a classic, isn't it? You have to bring that back.
I've just found out, to start a zoo, you need 2 pandas, 3 grizzly bears, 3 polar bears, and a koala. Apparently, this is the bare minimum. I could see you at the edge of your seat waiting.
My friend David was on holiday when someone stole his ID. He's called Dav now.
I like it. I haven't heard that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, wow, numbers. Right.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. Oops.
My wife and I laugh about how competitive we are, but I laugh longer.
Right. My wife was sad, so I tried to cheer her up by pulling up my top and flashing at her. Apparently, it doesn't work both ways.
True story.
True story. You got to do the chopper. That's the only way. That's our only response, isn't it?
Chopper, yeah. This is from Fiona. What's worse than a guide in your pocket?
I don't know. What's worse than a guide in your pocket?
A brownie in your pants.
True. From Elizabeth, who said, I've only followed you for a short time, but I'm enjoying every single minute.
Oh, thanks, Elizabeth.
Oh, there you go. That's what she said.
Just the two.
I've got a few of these bound together. What's grey and comes in pints?
Don't know.
An elephant.
Comes in. That's a fucking great one. That's a fucking great one.
What do you call an elephant?
It's honestly, that's one of the best ones I've heard.
What do you call an elephant that's completely pointless?
Don't know.
An irrelevant. What do you call when you cross a cow and a sheep?
Don't know.
Some animals that are in a bad mood. Where do hippos go to university?
Hippopotamus.
At a hippocampus. Oh, there you go. Why did the dog lick its butt after biting a lawyer?
Don't know.
To get rid of the foul taste. There you go. Thank you very much, Elizabeth.
This one is also from Elizabeth. Andy and Bruno were neighbours and were always fighting to impress and surpass each other. One day, Andy saw a leprechaun in his garden. Knowing that this was a powerful, magical creature, he sneaked up and caught it and demanded 3 wishes before he would let it go. The angry leprechaun said, "Because you're taking my magic by force, I'm going to grant your neighbour the double of anything you wish for." Andy started by wishing for a big mansion with 50 rooms. In a flash, the mansion appeared on his ground, and a 100-room castle rose on the neighbour's ground. Bruno came out to see what had happened and grinned widely when he realised what was going on. "Keep up the good work," he said mockingly. Andy's second wish was a beautiful, sweet and willing girl in every room of his mansion. In a flash, 50 gorgeous girls paraded from the mansion and surrounded Andy, making inviting noises and gestures, and of course, 100 equally lovely ladies appeared from Bruno's castle. The leprechaun hissed at Andy. "Okay, what's your final wish then?" With a nasty smirk, Andy said, "Please remove one of my balls."
Hey.
Fair play.
It's a good one. A snail and a frog were having a drink. The frog asked the snail, "If you could have anything in the world, what would it be?" The snail answered, "I'd like a really fast car with a big S on it." The frog looked confused. "I get why a slow snail would like a fast car, but why would you put a big S on it?" The snail answered, "I just can't wait to hear people saying, 'Oh, look at that S car go.'" It's horrible, isn't it?
It's horrible, but I kind of like it still. Oh, is this a self-proclaimed banger?
Yeah.
From Fiona.
It's a banger from Fiona.
We are
Saying
okay.
she's out
All right,
here, yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
All right. Let's see.
yeah.
Let's see what you're bringing to the table. A big city guy was invited by a distant, rural living cousin to spend the weekend shooting ducks. The man had taken shooting lessons, so he thought he might do well, but he wanted to impress the cousin and his friend, so he bought a very fancy dog who could actually walk on water. At the hunt, he managed to shoot a duck. The dog walked neatly across the surface of the water and came back dry with the duck. The other hunters glared at the dog and the man, but said nothing. This happened a few times, but still no reaction at all. The man was pretty disappointed, but hoped for a bit of appreciation at the following event at the pub. Sure enough, one of the locals came up to him, pint in hand, and says, "We've been talking about you." The man's chest swells with pride as he knows he's finally going to get a compliment about his dog. The local sips his pint, breathes out heavily, and says to the man, "So, you're the guy's dog can't swim."
Haters gonna hate. Right, I think we've got one more. Right. Silly Sal is sitting with their friend when they say, "I got a riddle for you. How many pancakes can you eat on an empty stomach?" Sal ponders for a moment. I'd say maybe 4. No, you can only eat one, says their friend, because after that, your stomach would no longer be empty. Oh, it's quite clever, says Sal. That evening, Sal's chatting with their other half. Hey, I heard a good riddle today. How many pancakes can you eat on an empty stomach? Their partner went, I could probably eat 5. Oh, rats, says Sal. If you said 4, I had a really funny answer. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But there you go, guys. If you want to get your jokes in, send them to jokes@howtokillanhour.com. That has been Punishment, man. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back in your ear holes very, very soon with some more jokes. Also, can I just say,
You can.
we have... Actually, it's out already, but we've had a very special episode out by the time someone hears this. We've got a Shaq-flavoured episode.
Shacktastic.
A Shaq-tastic episode. If you like Shaq, you will like that episode. So look for it on the timeline. It'll be like one that pokes out and looks a little bit different. Look for the Shaqs. Okay? See you next time.